What's up everybody, it's your boy Rashad back again with another video. Today I'm going to do another double review. I'm so sorry it's late again guys, but life gets in the way. The Avengers trailer just dropped and everything like that, pushed everything back. Still got a couple of videos to do, but you'll hear more about that at the end. But today is another double review of The Walking Dead. So this will be season... I failed. So this will be season 8, episode 6 and season 8, episode 7. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to talk about Carl for a second. Carl is one of my favourite characters on the show, just because he's gone from a kid who was very sheltered and his mum didn't want him to do things even though he kept running away all the time. I just like him. The fact that he's a killer now, and not in the season 4 aspect where he's actually gonna go either into a serial killer or a hero sort of thing. He can take care of himself, he can take care of those around him. He even stands up to Negan on multiple occasions, so he's got heart. I can see the heart in him. You can see it in his eyes. So he's picked up another survivor, and I just hope to God that this doesn't backfire. I don't know this guy Sadiq. I don't know his backstory or anything like that. I haven't read the comics, but I hope that his kindness isn't taken for weakness at any stage, because they do not need this right now at all. Not at this moment. Let's talk about Rick. Now, going to the scavengers, Jada's freaks, the garbage people, whatever you want to call them, that is a terrible idea. I don't know what the thinking is behind it. I understand that obviously he needs soldiers, he's lost a kingdom, he needs weapons, but trusting people that have already betrayed you for no reason is idiotic. He went there by himself to give them an ultimatum. I think he understands her more than he actually does understand them, because he's making hell of a wrong decision. Why? I would have gone there, killed them all, and taken their weapons. Me personally, that's what I would have done. I thought that's what Rick was gonna do. I didn't think he was he went there actually by himself. I thought he might have some sniper somewhere or something like that. None of that happened. So I'm a bit worried about how this is going to go forward, because I don't trust them at all. Similar situation with Maggie and the Saviors at Hilltop. Jesus is getting on my nerves. He needs to stop undermining Maggie. I understand what his intentions are. He's trying to keep his moral code and the moral code of his friends intact, keep their souls intact. Good for you, but just remember that these are savages. These people are animals. They're the worst of the worst. They're the worst that humanity has left, and they will keep trying to escape. That guy, the long-haired guy, just kill him. Why are you keeping them alive? I understand the fact of keeping them alive as a whole. They're unarmed, they're not doing anything, they've surrendered, fair enough. That guy tried to escape many times. That's the second time that he tried to escape now, and all you're going to do is hit him. He doesn't care. He said you're going to get everyone killed. I would have hit him and shot him in the head so that nobody else has no funny ideas. Because you already know he's a dickhead. You already know. And Maggie, from having no previous interactions with him, knows he's a dickhead by looking at him. And she let him go. So the only thing I liked about that whole scene is the fact that Gregory got his ass put in there with them. But I want to see how that plays out, because he's a scummy guy and he knows how to wiggle his way through things. So let's see if they beat him up or they kill him, or he joins up with the Saviors. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that was the only good thing that came out of bringing the Saviors there. And that one Savior, I can't remember what his name is, but the one that keeps stopping the long-haired dude, I don't know what his problem is, and I hope he doesn't join up with the Hilltop and become a main character sort of thing and say, oh, I was only doing this to survive, and that sort of shit. I don't care. A Savior is a Savior, and you're all dead, basically. That's it. Let me get to the thing that annoyed me the most about this episode, which is Daryl. Daryl and Tara's mission to undermine everything that's happening, and go and take out the Saviors themselves is one of the most stupid things that I've ever seen on TV, because it makes no sense. I understand you want things done quick and you want everything to be sorted straight away. I understand where Daryl's coming from. I understand where Tara's coming from. They've both lost people. Daryl's got a lot of guilt for getting Abraham and Glenn killed, especially Glenn killed. Tara's got a lot of rage because Dwight killed her lover. girlfriend, I don't even know if they were dating at that point, but girlfriend, lover, whatever you want to call it. I understand the pain that they must be going through, but to go behind Rick's back, Maggie's back, the King's back, and put so many people in danger because of your own selfish needs for revenge is stupid. And they don't even know if it will work. They don't even know if it will work. I feel like something needs to go horribly wrong for Daryl just to be, just a little, like, he needs that. He needs that to wake up because he's going to get somebody else killed. Like, the fact that he is guilty for getting Glenn killed is going to make him do something that's going to get someone else killed. And then when Daryl dies, because I love Daryl as a character. And if he dies, then what? So I'm saying, like, stop making stupid decisions, guys. Sort it out. Anyways, those are my quick thoughts on last week's episode. I'm sorry it was so short, but right now, let's get into this week's episode, which was episode 7. Now, jumping off from my last point about Daryl and his little plan, that's now involved Rosita and Michonne, who I did forget to mention, went to go and see the sanctuary, which I understand they felt like they were powerless and they weren't doing anything, so they need to go and see what was actually happening. Ended up nearly getting themselves killed, but did stop the fat lady from getting to the sanctuary and freeing up all those saviors. Daryl's plan and Tara's plan was to fucking drive a truck into the sanctuary and let all the walkers in. Cool. But why is my question. Like, everything was going well. They didn't want them to obviously figure a way out and stuff like that. They wanted to put more pressure on them. Cool. You could have just taken up sniper positions and just been shooting at doorways and shit for the whole of the time you were there. I understand that. You could have thrown bombs and stuff. Like, Rick already said he didn't want the workers hurt, but you literally send them to slaughter because it doesn't... Walkers kill anyone. So it was a stupid plan. I understand the logistics and the physics of it. It didn't seem like it worked that well towards the end, to be fair. It seemed like it was working at the beginning, don't get me wrong, but other than that, like, even Rosita, which was a big U-turn for her, but I understood her point about the fact that you actually need to stay, because when Sasha, the last time Rosita actually went out and did something as stupid as Daryl's doing right now, Sasha died. Sasha got herself captured and died. So that's why Rosita was like, fuck this, I'm out. Michonne thought about it and was like, fuck this, I'm out. Tara and Daryl, with the most rage, decided to go through, and we saw what happens. Like, it was a big Eugene-centric episode. It showed us a little bit more into how he sees things, which makes perfect sense to me. Like, I understand he's a traitor and he's not a likable character now. Fair enough. I understand that. Like, you'll not get me agreeing with anything that he's doing. But I understand why he's true to himself. And I can't not respect that. Like, he knows exactly who he is. He knows exactly what motivates him. And he's just trying to let everybody else know that's who he is. You see what I'm trying to say? It's only other people and everyone else that have different expectations of him that are wrong. At the end of the day, that's the simplest thing about it, to be honest. You see Eugene first struggling to come to terms with the fact that Dwight is the mole. And the fact that he might have to tell Negan about him and get somebody else killed. Because bearing in mind, he is a coward and he is this and he is that, but he doesn't actually want to hurt anyone. He just wants to survive. Like, he doesn't want to survive at the expense of other people. He just wants to make sure that everyone survives and he survives. And he just thinks about himself for the most part. But he doesn't actually want anyone to die. Especially people that are on his side at the moment, especially his traveling companions. He doesn't want them to die. That's why he helps Gabriel and he's still cordial with them. Like, he just sees it as logical. I was with you guys and you lot got fucked up, and now I'm with the guys who fucked you up because I don't want to get fucked up. There's a lot of internal struggle with Eugene this episode, and you can see it when the walkers actually broke into the sanctuary and he saw that people were dying and stuff that he did not want to happen and that he was trying to prevent happen. You see him get angry and he actually took a stand, an actual stand, like his face was shaking and everything. That's probably the first time I've seen Eugene angry. And he actually told Gabriel that, bro, this is not happening. I'm not helping you guys no more. This is what I am. This is who I am and this is what I'm doing. And the only thing that detracted from that was the fact that he didn't obviously tell Negan that Dwight was the mole. But that comes back to the fact that he doesn't want to be responsible for anyone's death. He just doesn't. Like, telling Negan Dwight was the mole would have obviously put him in Negan's good books, which would have helped him survive. But he doesn't want to be responsible for Dwight being murdered in front of him with Lucille. The blood would have probably spell out all over him. He doesn't want none of that. You already saw what happened to Abraham and Glenn. You don't want to see that again. Then we go and see what Rick is up to and his adventures with the trash can people. And again, it's like you're naked in a storage container because you wanted to trust these people. They bring out another walker to kill him while he's tied up. He manages to, I don't know how. Rick isn't the greatest fighter. He's probably like a 7 out of 10 in like fisticuffs. But he manages to fight 2 people and the walker with his hands tied, guys, tied, and disarm Jada as well. Jadis. Fucking hell, I keep forgetting names. Overpower Jadis and force her into submission and force her to agree to a fucking a truce and agree to a deal that she was put under duress. Like Negan could have done the same thing. And do you think that will not like betray them at some point? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't trust them at all. What does he need them for apart from bodies to use? Like unless that's his only thing. Unless he actually just wants to use them as bodies so that they can get mowed down by the saviors, just cannon fodder, then it's a genius plan. Apart from that, it's just, you're going to get people killed, Rick. You're going to get people killed. Anyways, it goes back to Eugene, and now he's found a genius way to get the walkers out, which I'm so excited to hear about. I want to know what happens and how he got through it, because Rick gets to the sanctuary and no one's there. Sniper's gone, no one knows where Morgan is. There's no walkers in the yard. The truck holes there. There's bodies everywhere. The last thing you saw from the sanctuary was just Eugene trying to make himself sleep through the gunfire. The plan had something to do with using a lot of ammunition. So I think they just did what they did at Alexandria and literally just went out back to back, shooting, killing everyone, because that's the only thing I can think of at the moment. And because Eugene was there at Alexandria when it happened, I think it seems like the most viable plan at the moment. Anyways, guys, I think I've rambled on for enough time already. I love this episode. I'm going to give both episodes 8 out of 10s. Both episodes 8 out of 10s. I'm excited for next week's mid-season finale, which is about 90 minutes. We'll see about that. It's going to be about an hour after adverts and all that fuckery. But let me know what you thought about the episodes anyways, guys. Did you like this one? What do you think is going to happen in the future? How do you think The Walking Dead is actually going to end? Because I don't see it end anywhere close, but they seem to be hinting at certain things. But anyways, let me know what you thought in the comments. And as usual, like, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Taylor about the fucking flex.